Do the things that interest you and do them with all your heart. Don't be concerned about whether people are watching you or criticizing you. The chances are that they aren't paying attention to you. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift. That is why it is called the present. Since everybody is an individual, nobody can be you. You are unique. No one can tell you how to use your time. It is yours. Your life is your own. You mold it. You make it. Character building begins in our infancy and continues until death. It is a brave thing to have courage to be an individual. It is also, perhaps, a lonely thing. But it is better than not being an individual, which is to be nobody at all. We have to face the fact that either all of us are going to die together or we are going to learn to live together, and if we are to live together, we have to talk. Success must include two things: the development of an individual to his utmost potentiality and a contribution of some kind to one's world. I am who I am today because of the choices I made yesterday. I never waste time looking back. We all create the person we become by our choices as we go through life. In a real sense, by the time we are adults, we are the sum total of the choices we have made. Your ambitions should be to get as much life out of living as you possibly can, as much enjoyment, as much interest, as much experience, as much understanding. Not simply be what is generally called a success. When you have decided what you believe, what you feel must be done, have the courage to stand alone and be counted. Life is like a parachute jump, you've got to get it right the first time. Every time you meet a situation you think at the time it is an impossibility and you go through the tortures of the damned, once you have met it and lived through it, you find that forever after you are freer than you were before. Courage is exhilarating. Before we can make friends with anyone else, we must first make friends with ourselves. Do not stop thinking of life as an adventure. You have no security unless you can live bravely, excitingly, imaginatively, unless you can choose a challenge instead of competence. All of life is a constant education. It seems to me of great importance to teach children respect for life. Today is the oldest you've ever been, and the youngest you'll ever be again. Enjoy every minute you have with those you love, my dear, for no one can take joy that is passed away from you. It will be there in your heart to live on when the dark days come. A stumbling block to the pessimist is a stepping stone to the optimist. One's philosophy is not best expressed in words, it is expressed in the choices one makes. As a broken bar, and the choices we make are ultimately our responsibility. If life were predictable, it would cease to be life, and be without flavor. My experience has been that work is almost the best way to pull oneself out of the depths.
Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe my channel, and don't forget to like and share the